this. Look at this meatball sub. Cheesy, gooey, and meaty. And CG. And Tori. Meatball sub. Also, peep this glistening strawberry parfait. What's up? Welcome to Vlog Hours. Sunday, and I just went on my run, and it was not very good. The planned run for today was 8 hours, not 8 hours, 8 miles. And I did not run all 8 miles. I ran 4 miles, and I didn't record any thoughts during the run because I think I was just trying to focus on the run, but there was definitely a lot of rough spots, rough aspects. And 8 miles is not like a distance that I haven't done before, but it is a distance that is far compared to how long I've been back at it. So I think I have a three-pronged detriment to the outcome for today. The first thing, the main thing was my blood sugar. It's been more of a problem now than it has been when I trained for my first half marathon, but I have been going low more during my runs. That's just something that happens. My blood sugar goes low a lot more, and I think more in general, like in my everyday life. Also, I think my blood sugar is going low more often, and I think part of that is because I'm doing a lot more physical exercise. I'm doing Muay Thai, lifting, and running, and so I'm becoming a lot more insulin sensitive, which is a good thing, but I need to adjust my basal rates and my carb correction ratios so that I am not going low as often. And so I think that may be bleeding into my running a little bit, because even when I was running back 2 years ago for my half marathon, I was not having this much of a problem with lows, but I was still having a problem with lows. So that's one of the big three problems. The second problem that I was having, I think, is associated to the speed at which I'm increasing my run distance. It's not an increase that I'm super unfamiliar with in terms of like weekly mileage. The weekly mileage is not a problem. I do my like 2 miles on Monday, the 400-meter repeats, and then I'll do half of my long distance for a run on Friday, and then on Saturday or Sunday I'll do the long run, and so that only adds up to like 12 miles a day, or 12 miles a week, which is actually below how much I was running for my first half marathon. And that may be a problem because I'm not running enough. I'm not giving my legs enough time to build up the strength. But it's causing me to wonder if I am increasing my long run distance too far without increasing my overall mileage enough. So that's a thought. And then the third aspect is related to the leg fatigue also, which is the fact that I'm also doing the other things I talked about, Muay Thai and lifting. And that was not anything I ever did the first time I trained for my half marathon. When I first trained for my half marathon, I think I was running like 5 times a week and just running. So I have been used to running on tired legs, but maybe this is a different kind of tired or a different kind of physical exhaustion. I'm not sure, but those are the three aspects which I believe are causing this this trouble when it comes to training for this half marathon, um, which is at the end of April, and it's already April like 5th or something today. So I need to make a decision on what to do. I think a smart thing would be to lay off the heavy lifting for now, but part of me isn't even sure that's the real problem. So I think I think it really is just a leg endurance problem in terms of that aspect. So probably just increasing the weekly mileage may actually be the solution um, for my legs. But the other big problem is the diabetes. You know, walking across the phone in a fast manner is more conspicuous than just walking across the phone normally.
I was just trying to get out of the way as quick as possible, but it also wasn't as quick as possible because I was like,
Yeah, you could have just gone behind the phone too.
ah, but then I'd have to go all the way around.
Yeah, yeah. I just thought it was funny because you tried being inconspicuous, but it made it
It's like
more.
you're opening a bag of chips and you're trying to be quiet.
Yeah,
The
but
more you just like
yeah,
look at it, the louder it is.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. The main problem that I've been dealing with is my blood sugar. So when I used to run, I did used to have blood sugar problems, and my blood sugar would drop low. Um, and I don't know if that's a similar problem with other diabetics who run, their blood sugar dropping low when they run. But like my blood sugar would drop low, even if it was steady, it would start to drop low like around the 2.5 mile mark. Um, and I would eat food and it would go up a little and then continue to drop low again. When I ran my 7 miles last week, that was the main problem I had. I think I was 3 miles in, blood sugar dropped low. I had gummies, um, and then it went up till maybe like 80, and then blood sugar dropped low again, and then I had more gummies, and then it went up a little bit, and then I was able to finish the run. But I know when it comes to regular people running, you don't need to eat. You don't need to fuel yourself unless you're doing like over an hour run. Is what they say. Like you don't even really need to eat anything if you're running like 9 miles. To be honest, for regular people, but I have this problem where like my blood sugar drops low very soon and often. Like once it does that, then even if I eat something, it might go up a little bit, and then my blood sugar will just drop down again. So it seems like my body really uses carbs as fuel, and maybe I'm not eating enough carbs before I run, but or protein. I don't know what the issue is. See, that's the thing. Maybe I need to eat more carbs and protein before I run because I know protein is a more of a long term fuel source. Um, but that got me thinking because when I was I don't know if I was training for my big runs um, when I was doing this, but
She's got mulch.
she got mulch. CG's going crazy.
She's juking me. She's juking me.
I actually used to eat keto for a short while, and I still carry over lessons I learned from that. But uh, when I used to eat heavily low carbs or like very little carbs, maybe like like 60, so not full keto, but like maybe like 60 to 80 grams of carbs a day. Um, my blood sugar was the best that it has ever been in my life. Whoa!
She got zoomies.
I got her.
She got zoomies.
Yeah.
What John do to do?
She's tired.
She did too many zoomies.
Yeah, she's breathing heavy.
Do you want some water? Come in.
Go CG, go.
Get some water.
Get some water. Anyways, when I used to eat very low carb, my blood sugar was the best it had ever been in my life. Uh, Super consistent, just a straight line. I would eat, a lot of protein and fats, so a lot of sausage, a lot of chicken, my protein smoothies, which I still eat now. But my blood sugar was the best it had ever been in my life. And there was an interesting effect of that where when I was running during that period, my blood sugar wouldn't drop low. Uh, and I don't know if it's because my blood sugar wasn't using, or my body. See, I don't know the science of this, and I could be super wrong, but my body, I'm guessing, was not using carbs as a fuel source and was more using the protein and fat, like it is intended when you are on keto. And so maybe that was the cause, but like contrasting to how I was running my blood sugar when I was eating normally, it was noticeably better. Like I could run like 30 minutes and have it not drop at all. Um, so that has me thinking maybe I want to try that again. Maybe like so I still eat a decently low. Okay, that's a lie. My main meal prep things is like I drink milk, I eat tuna, canned tuna. I have my two protein smoothies a day, which are low carb, um, and also peanut butter. And so those like four staples on my diet are low carb. Uh, but unfortunately, along with that, I eat a lot of fast food too. So I am not eating low carb. I'm still eating a lot of high carb things along with my low carb diet. So it's not like I'm actually eating low carb, but maybe I should try that again because that was a period in my life where my blood sugar was like the best ever, and I was running and my blood sugar wasn't going low. That's just something maybe I just want to experiment with again and see the science and test it and report back on the diabetes vlog and see, how that would go because I think that could be really interesting just because of how bad my blood sugar has been when I've been running recently. Um, so yeah, that was kind of a long rant on this run progress. I think I think I want to run again tomorrow. Um, I want to try and hit this 8 miles. 8 Mile, that's a great movie. Shout out Marshall Mathers, shout out Eminem, but 8 Mile is a great movie. But I do want to try and run this 8 miles because it's a distance I know I can do. Like I run it before, but um, it's a different time now. My physical routine is different. So um, and like I said before, uh, I think I am escalating the long distance run quicker than my mile per week is escalating or should be escalating. So that's another factor. Muay Thai and weightlifting combined is another factor that could lead to these tired legs. My IT band problem, of course, is another factor. I'm trying this run walk method to hopefully get my IT band to not uh, mess up. I mean, I haven't run 7 miles since I did my last half marathon, and I was able to do 7 miles with the run walk method last week. So we're making progress. I'm doing things that wasn't previously able to do, which is nice. But yeah, I'm thinking on the priority list is try to stay away from fast food this week. I want to try and stay away from fast food a
All
little bit.
right, I'll hold you to it.
And so I can try the lower carb um, process, the lower carb experiment, and see how my body reacts to that. Uh, and yeah, um, so today was kind of an L, but you're gonna have those L days and the W days. But the most important thing is learning from your L's so that the L's become lessons. That's the saying I like saying. Don't let your L's be losses. Let your L's be lessons, because that's the only way you're gonna get value out of losing. Gotta learn from it. Anyways, that was enough of a ramble. If you stayed all the way to the end, then you're a real one. I hope you had a good Sunday and hope your Monday is good. I'll talk to you in the next vlog. See you later.
Beautiful.
Nice. Have you ever heard me talking so much?
No.